All right, everybody, welcome to Teaching Crypto. This is AZ Crypto flying solo tonight. Please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe button. It greatly helps us out as we push forward to 400. Maybe we get to that 400 mark by the Super Bowl this Sunday. I want to give important Voyager information, but before we get to Voyager, speaking of the Super Bowl, no crypto ads will be allowed on Super Bowl Sunday. Huge discrepancy from last year where we saw all kinds of ads from crypto.com, Coinbase, FTX, obviously. And it's kind of sad. But the people, bad actors in the space, have done this to us, unfortunately. Not great because you want the casual person in. If you're a sports fan, you know one of the things they want is the casual person tuning in. Where crypto during bull markets, especially the beginning of a bull market, hopefully sometime in the year 2024, you want the casual and the new person in. So not allowing any crypto ads during the Super Bowl, not a great thing. Do I think this is permanent? Absolutely not. I think you'll see these back as early as next year. But we can thank the Alex Mashinskis, the Steve Ehrlichs, and the Sam Bankman-Frieds for this crap, and Luna and 3AC. You were all responsible, unfortunately. So yeah, not great at all, but doesn't mean long term it's going to kill crypto or anything like that. Uh, and I think you'll see these ads back in due time. If you are a Voyager customer, I know a lot of you are, some major information you need to know. If you go into the app and hit your claim and you scroll down, there is now an opt-in option to give Binance your information early. And this is because the anticipation is after the vote, February 22nd, the Binance deal will go through. What this will allow is Binance to kind of contact you. And if you have an account already with Binance US, link that with your Voyager account. If you don't, they can send you information on how to create an account. And from what I can tell, this is really important because this will get you on the front lines to get your crypto back with Binance. Okay, so that's important. Um, really important because you don't want to be the last one. And the way VGX is looking like, there might be a major dump on VGX. You want to get in there as soon as possible. So if you can get in the app tonight or tomorrow, click on your claims, scroll down, and view opt-in if you plan to go with Binance US. Obviously, if you're in a state like Texas, way more complicated. But if you are not and Binance US is regulated in your state, this would give you hopefully the option to start receiving your crypto sometime next month. Yes, next month. Hard to believe, but we may be crawling to a halt here with this. So I think that's really important. There was a court date today and some things that we need to talk about. Um, some victories for us creditors. There was an appointment of free examiner. The judge is ordering the release of a full report that goes into what happened with Steve and all the admin team. And there's also going to be some questions about $10 million transferred on the eve of bankruptcy to pay for legal fees for directors out of creditors' pockets. So that's all in there now. Does that mean this deal is not going through? Absolutely not. But it looks like the judge is open to looking into things beyond just what Kirkland and Alex wants. And I think that's really important for the judge to show some type of sympathy and some type of caring for us creditors that are in this, that are hoping for this thing to finally be done with, right? So again, if you have not been able to do so, go into claims, scroll down. There is a opt-in option to get your info to Binance US. It doesn't matter whether you have a Binance US account or don't. What that will do is allow Binance to contact you, give you hopefully details as to how to set up an account. If you already have an account with Binance US, this will allow you to link that account. And you remember, the crypto is not coming all at once. It's over several weeks because they don't want a situation where all the crypto goes over and Binance becomes insolvent. There was a crazy, scary headline about Binance halting US dollar um, action. And it comes that was not Binance US that was doing that. That was regular Binance. And that was only affecting less than 1% of the customers. The headline looked super scary. It looked like Binance was headed for a very dangerous road. But it looks like it was more clickbait than anything else. So that was good because when I saw that, and I even commented on Twitter, we've seen this movie before, I was thinking things did not go well. Um, yeah, I think, Simon, as of right now, I'm going to guess there's going to be, and thank you for joining us, for everyone, there's going to be a huge VGX sell off because there's no utility for this thing. It's a mem coin, right? So whatever they're going to give in VGX, if they're going to give us back VGX, what looks like it is, whatever our, whether it's 51 or 57% of whatever value that has, there's going to be a quick sell off. So you want to try to get in that opt in. I can't give you advice as to whether or not to already, if you have not gotten a Binance US account, to do so. But I did want to point this out. Apparently, if you go to Binance US, and I'll have to do this myself and create an account, there is a live chat option, and one of the live chat options is for people that are coming from Voyager. So there's all these signs that they are ready for this thing to get go through, because they wouldn't do that. So there's a lot of steps you can take. You can go to the app, click opt in, you can create a Binance US account, and you can talk to a live representative, not on the phone, but through the app. And they can kind of walk you through the process even more with more detail. But from what I can understand, basically, sometime in March, assuming there's no crazy situations, you'll be able to get your stuff slowly but surely over several weeks. I'd have to imagine by sometime in April, hopefully mid early April, not late, you'll get all your, not all your crypto one to one, but whatever the percentage is. And how the market is in the next 7 weeks is going to have a huge determination in the exact amount. I want to say this about crypto. With all the negative news and all of the, the sky is falling, and then you do have people that are calling for 30, 40K BTC. It's interesting, on a day like today, in a bear market, something like the graph, GRT, uh, went all the way from 12 cents up to 23 cents. Now people have taken profits down 20. But as of right now, we're sitting at a 56% increase in one day. And the 24-hour volume is over 298 million. So that speaks to the power of crypto, I think. As much growing pains as crypto has experienced, sadly, we've been caught in it. If something like the graph, and I know that technology and AI has been a hot topic recently, can go up over 56% in one day in a bear market, and there's literally almost $300 million of volume in this project. It's an okay project, but it's not like a huge project. On the market cap is below 2 billion. So it's not a top 10 project. But if something like the graph can go up like this in a bear market, then that tells me there will still be a bull market coming in 2024-25, where you see some things rise 70, 80, 90% in one day. So kind of stay tuned to this channel. We talked about Gala Games last time. One that went up in the last week also, Sandbox came up, right? And so that's more about the metaverse and buying space on there. But that just shows you there still definitely is interest in crypto, even though the Super Bowl banned those ads. And that's, we told you guys who to blame for that, right? So just some interesting stuff. Please, if you, and remember, for the Voyager thing, you do not have to vote, but do look at your claim. I can't tell you what to do, but the opt-in seems like it is a way for you to get your crypto back quicker. And I think all of us want closure, right? We want closure. We want to be able to move in our lives, and we want to start the road to recovery. And a lot of you have already started the road to recovery. Some people just have limited funds because of what happened to them. They're missing thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. So it's not that easy to recover, because you got to pay the bills, right? I mean, one of the reasons why Mr. FOMO is not here is there was a major leak in his helm, and he's been dealing that with weeks. That's why you haven't seen, unfortunately, the daily updates, market updates in the news. Hopefully, those are coming back soon. He couldn't join me tonight, but yeah. It's good shot. I mean, I would wait for the email, but if you don't get the email, Simon, good question about waiting for Binance. It's not that hard to set up an account, right? And then once they contact you, you could link it up. But if you want to wait, I understand that too, right? We want as little disturbance as possible, right? You want to be able to get, because some people are going to take their crypto immediately off Binance US. They're done with all exchanges. They're not going to risk anything. Let's be honest, there's no guarantee Binance US is safe for forever. Absolutely. I mean, if you think that, you haven't been around the last year. Maybe they're safer than the others. Who knows? I just, would it shock me in a year from now if Binance US had major financial problems, or a month or two from now? No. Why do you think that they're giving us our crypto slowly but surely over several weeks? Because they don't want that situation. So yeah, a lot of people are just planning to take their stuff off, put it in a cold wallet. It just depends on where you are. For a lot of us, selling right now doesn't make any sense, right? If you own Bitcoin, you're selling right now in the 23,000 range when your average might be 40, 50,000, or even in the 30s. Obviously, if you can afford it and you don't need the money, you want to sell when BTC goes on a run in 2024, 25. Is that guaranteed? No, but the last several cycles have shown that's when it's going to happen. So some interesting stuff going on. What's interesting to me is you've seen some tokens kind of take off uh, one by one here, and that normally happens more during a bull than a bear. So slow shines here that crypto is coming back again. Not great. No Super Bowl ads. Not that Super Bowl ads are everything, but it was nice to see those ads last year. What hopefully we'll see is next year's Super Bowl we will see the crypto ads come back in anticipation of the next bull run. And, no more FTX. I'm lukewarm on crypto.com. I don't think they can be trusted with the CRO token. I've never mentioned that as something I've been very, very, um, you know, hawkish on. One more thing about Binance US, it kind of pays off to, if you are going to stay with them, to have the BNB token. They give you a huge break in terms of fees for deposits and withdrawals if you do have that BNB token. So just something to think about there. I'm not trying to inflate their numbers, but BNB, assuming Binance is telling the truth and they're okay, should have a nice run up too over the next year and a half. So you may want to consider, if you do open up that Binance US account, getting some BNB. Right now the prices are still pretty low on that. You could make some nice, hopefully, chunk of change. Not financial advice on that too. How much BNB? That's a great question. It depends on whether you just want to use it to pay your fees, Dustin, or you want to hold on. BNB did what we would hope VGX would have done, which was do with some insane moves, right? It was well below 130, went all the way up to 600, and I think it could hit 1,000 if Binance stays out of trouble like they claim they're going to in the next bull run. So you're getting something now, that could triple in value over the next year and a half. Not financial advice. I can't give that out. And you're getting something that you can also use as you sell off your remaining cryptos you're getting back from Voyager. So it's something to consider. Absolutely. So again, guys, please hit that subscribe button if you're a new viewer. If you've been with us, we thank you very much. Hit that like, hit that bell notification. We will be back hopefully in a couple of days to give you even more information, anything that drops on Voyager, anything in the crypto world. This is AZ Crypto. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much.